So the issue with web shells, like I was saying earlier, there's an issue with having to leverage the PHP language to run commands like this, and that is persistence sometimes. So see, I ran that command, but if I run this one here, who am I? www-data. Well, I already, these commands are not persistent is the problem. So every single time, let's see, look right there, right? I ran that there, and then I ran it again, and now I'm back to www-data. Every time these commands are not persisting, right? I'm not able to just switch to script manager and stay there. So the way we can circumvent this is we can spawn our own shell that's not a web shell. That way we're actually running Linux commands that are persistent. And so in order to do that, I'm going to leverage a script that's already on the system, and I'll show you where I got it. Right? Let's see. So I'm going to run this script right here, this PHP reverse shell.php. But let me show you where I got that first, because it's on your Kali box by default. And it's simply this one right here, this laudanum one. So I copied that to the current directory. And so, let's see, I no longer need to host this because we already got that on the system. So if I use Vim going into this here, oops, wrong one. So I use Vim going into this one. This is the PHP script that we're going to use to spawn our shell. We just need to make a few tweaks here. So we're going to change the IP to our target, which is 10.10.10.68, and the port 4/8. Yeah, we can do that. It's fine. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and spawn a shell here. So if we do netcat, let me think about this for a second here. Netcat LVMP. So if you remember earlier from the dir search scan we did when we were doing the subdirectory brute forcing, there was an uploads directory. So if we go to, instead of /dev, if we go to 10.10.10.68 uploads, there was a directory there. Whoa, what happened? What happened there? I have no idea what happened. Yeah, so this was the directory. I think if we had it like this, it would say it doesn't exist. But yeah, there's an uploads directory, but I don't think, let's see. Let's see. var dub HTML. Yeah, okay, right here. There's a uploads directory here. Let's see. There's pretty much nothing here is the problem. There's just the index.html page, which is what we had loaded in our browser there. So let's see if we can upload files to this. So we'll call this one, we'll just call it test, right? So now we see we've created that there. So that should be a subdirectory here, a page. Yep. And this is a valid page because we just put some gobbledygook here. We'll see that a page is not found. So we are able to upload files to the server. So let's go ahead and upload that one that we had earlier. What was it? Yeah, we're hosting it here on port 8000. So if I come over here and do the wget for my IP address 10.10.10.14.2 on port 8000, and let's see, that was kind of a long name for it. Let's see. I'll just copy this and paste that here. Perfect. Okay, cool. So now we actually have that copied already. So what I'm going to do now, instead of going to this, I'm going to go to our shell here, which let me make sure I still have the listener running. Okay, I'm listening here. Let's see, we had some kind of fail here. Failed to daemonize. Might have to go and see if there's any issue with our script. Yeah, let's check on our script here. (10.10.10.68). Ah, okay. Here's where I went wrong. I need to put our IP address, not their IP address. 10.10.14.2. Because I wanted to call back to my listener. So we do that. Let's relaunch this. And now we need to like re-upload this. So we're going to have to call it something else. Right? Let's see what we can do here. Actually, if we just, oh cool, we can actually up arrow on this web shell. It's a pretty decent web shell here. So let's do this. It should overwrite the previous. Okay, maybe not. Hold up. Let's see if we will let us remove stuff. Okay, cool. So now let's try to go to this page again. Cool. All right, yeah, we got it. Sweet. So now we have a shell here, www.data. So what I like to do every time, as soon as I get the shell, what I like to do is, by default, this shell is not going to have like nice tab autocomplete and stuff like that. So I like to do Python-C. I might need to run the Python 3 version of this. It's another option as well. So we want to spawn bin bash. Ah, yeah, I need a control Z somewhere, right? Yeah, that's what it is. So you control Z from here, and then you can do stty size and stty raw minus echo. And then you FG for foreground, which you couldn't see that I did that, but that's what I typed there. And then you type reset. And then there you go. Now, boom, now we got tab autocomplete. We have, just to show you, we have up arrow, down arrow, all of that stuff. So boom. That's how you do that. Yeah, that's what I pretty much do every time, and you can see how kind of rusty I am with this stuff right now. It's been a while since I've done any Hack the Box, OSCP, and even on the job, I'm a pen tester, so normally I'm not getting shells on boxes. I'm pretty much doing everything up until that point. So this is not something I do on the day-to-day, but if you're like a red teamer or something, then it would be more common for sure. But you're probably not using netcat shells, you know. You're probably using something more advanced like Cobalt Strike or something like that.